Hey, um, sorry, just trying to get things set up over here. Yeah, I've been meaning to stream this for a while for my nephews. Um, Figure might as well start in master mode. Uh, let's see here. Let's just get going. Let me open up chat. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure my camera isn't going to get in the way of anything interesting.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
It's kind of fun that pretty much every Zelda game opens with Link waking up. Just like a fun piece of continuity between all the games.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Oh, one fun thing. If you kick it with bare feet, it's actually gonna hurt. Open inventory. Equip weapons, armor, and other gear here. So. Old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Yeah. But Link's still looking good.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Sheikah Slate confirmed.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
It's crazy to think this game's almost 4 years old. Like, it's probably just the art direction, but it still looks gorgeous. I mean, this opening shot is still great right here. Oh, I'm the old man. Oh, one thing to always remember, starting off a new game, if you're too used to playing with a game that you're far along in, don't go jumping off of ledges, you'll quickly die. Tree branch. Common branches such as this are pretty common. Sorry, wooden branches such as these are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. And, yeah, just go ahead and use that for now. Hylian shroom, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. When playing Master Mode, you should definitely try and get as many of the pickups as you can early on. Hey, you have someone in chat. How's it going? Apple, a common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. A baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. Old man.
I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please, help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts.
Who are you?
Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this?
Where are we?
Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple over there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self.
Got the answers on me? What are you doing?
I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course. Although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service.
Thank you. Torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again.
Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it?
As a weapon, to set things on fire, or it's a secret? Let's keep it a secret.
I see. Well then, do as you please. There are plenty of monsters ahead here, though. Remember that you can use that as a weapon, if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them.
Birds. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. Oh, missed it. Oh, okay. I'll see this one. And then, yeah, up there you can actually see a little glint. Should be some eggs. Bird egg. A fresh bird egg necessary for making dishes such as omelets and crepes. You can snag them from birds' nests if you're sneaky. Nutritious and delicious, perfect for cooking. Okay, 2 of those. Gonna go get the sword. And get a Korok seed in the process.
You found me! Oh, you're not Hester.
Yeah, that's a bad voice for this thing.
But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest.
That's a little bit better.
Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him.
Korok seed. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen.
Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places.
I won't be. Rusty broadsword. This once fearsome sword has seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. You can also throw weapons. I think Zelda's gonna talk to me in a moment. Yep.
Link,
Link, stop wasting time.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Check Sheikah slate. Access your Sheikah slate with the minus button. Alright, down there. See this guy. Gotta be careful. Can't remember if there's anything in here to get. Okay, that's useful. Yeah, I'll go with that for right now. Okay, let's use that first. Nice. Okay. Bokoblin Fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Bokoblin Horn. The severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered in on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Okay. I think there's another guy up here. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can get behind him. Oh, man. It's refilling health. Not good. Oops. Too used to the controls and Age of Calamity. Okay. Alright. Now I think this is going to give us like a better shirt or pants. Can't remember which. Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. Alright, let's go ahead and switch these on. Jeez. Goodbye, Barrow. Wonder where it went. Oh well. Just have to make do without whatever was in there. It's kind of cool coming back through here after playing through Age of Calamity. Knowing what it used to be. Let's see, does it get him? It gets one of them. Nice. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Bokoblin Guts. A rare material obtained by defeating a Bokoblin. It convulses on its own every now and then, which is really creepy, but perhaps it has a use. Okay, so we got some good stuff. Do I want to go straight over there? Yeah, let's do it. Kind of want to avoid those guys for right now. At least the guys with the arrows. Try to sneak up on this guy. Love the music, just fading in. Let's see if I go slowly. Might be able to sneak strike. Yep. Nice. Okay, got shield. And then where is his weapon? I did not see where it fell. There we go. Okay, cool. Arrow times 5. A bundle of 5 common arrows. The shafts of these arrows are were curved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Alright. Now that we have a decent set of weapons, I'm going to use the Rusty Broadsword while we still can. Save a little bit on the normal sword, durability wise. I just want bow and arrow here. Okay, so that's broken. Quick. Okay. Boko bow. A basic Bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking any tree branch and just tying a string to either end, so don't expect much in the way of combat effectiveness. Attack with a bow. Equip a bow to attack enemies from afar. Okay. Oh man. Messing up. Oh man, I keep forgetting. They regain their health in this mode. Okay, hold on. Let's see that. Oh boy. Okay. So club. so hot in terms of dodging. Okay. Alright, I think we can avoid that for right now. So we at least get a couple of the runes. Okay. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
So that one's complete. Now it's time to get down from here without dying. Oh!
My. It would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower?
I heard a voice.
Well now, a voice you say? And did you happen to recognize this voice? Mysterious voice?
I mean, I as the player did, but Link, no.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate. assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
I do. Kind of funny, you can control the camera here.
I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death would be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over! Certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
The isolated plateau. Open adventure log. Your adventures will be detailed here. Press the start button. Okay, so follow the Sheikah Slate. When you inserted your Sheikah Slate in the pedestal marked on the map, a giant tower erupted upward from the ground, carrying you high into the air. From Hyrule Castle, off in the distance, you hear a woman's voice speaking to you again. The isolated plateau. After your descent from the tower, the old man told you that the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed 100 years ago by Calamity Ganon. You heard a voice coming from Hyrule Castle, but you cannot reach it unless you leave the plateau using the paraglider. The old man said that he will give you the paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies within a hidden location somewhere. Okay.
Come, let me show you something. Let me slowly walk up here. And if you try to talk to me, don't be hasty now. Just follow me.
All right. Come on. That's really cool. You can already see Valmedo right there.
Do you see that structure there?
Huh.
Do you see that structure there? The one shining with this strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe.
Alright. First, I'm gonna go get some Hyrule Bass. Hyrule Bass. An ordinary fish that can be found all over Hyrule. It can be eaten raw, but cooking it amplifies its healing benefits. Man. Okay, let's get out of here before we drown. Like I said, getting as many healing things as possible is pretty key to surviving in master mode. If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to do certain actions until it fills up again, such as sprinting. And definitely have to retrain myself to use these controls instead of Age of Calamities. Summerwing butterfly. A butterfly found in the woods and plains of warmer regions. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Alright. Almond Owl Shrine. Hold on, I'm gonna get this first. Ruby, a precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. Aim controls. Some items like those allow you to target. Okay. I guess I won't read those things out loud. At least not when entering these places. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omenau. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Omenau shrine. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. Okay. Use rune. Use selected rune from your Sheikah Slate. Ancient spring. A spring used in ancient machinery. It is light and buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it is compressed, it never loses tension. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. Thought it could be clever. Traveler's Bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Nice.
You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omenau, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. I have to rush through these lines. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb.
Spirit Orb. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine.
May the goddess smile upon you.
I ended up doing a little bit of a Jon Snow there.
May the goddess smile upon you.
Look at this guy showing off his paraglider.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could fly around? It seems you've managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
Paraglider, please.
I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there.
Paraglider, please?
I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is intriguing, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider.
That wasn't the deal.
Oh? I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again?
Are you joking?
I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have yet another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at that map on your Sheikah slate.
I'm bungling some of these words.
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate.
Oh. See, we have someone in chat. Hi, Dom the Dominator. Sorry, I didn't catch you quick enough.
Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such.
Yeah. I've played through this once before on Master Mode, but it has been quite some time, so I'm just enjoying picking it back up. Have you played much Breath of the Wild? I'll take that as definitely a maybe. There we go. Nice.
I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me.
Wait, how did you...
Leave an old man his secrets.
Oh yeah, I'd say this is probably my favorite game of all time. It used to be Ocarina of Time, but I'd just say like just the sheer amount of freedom that you get in this game probably pushes this over the top. I do probably still prefer the story in Ocarina of Time, but with all the DLC and then Age of Calamity, I feel like they've done a great job of making this version of Hyrule really feel like an awesome entry in the series.
Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map.
Oh, sorry, hold on just a moment. Alexa, stop. Fight the lion. Oh God. Okay. How about I try to find some decent weapons first, or something, because right now I have some sticks and I think a couple bokoblin bats. I think it would end really quick and really poorly.
The pins on your map serve as a reference point for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in.
How do you know?
Experience, wisdom, instinct? Call it what you will, and believe it only if you so please.
Fight it with the sticks. All right. Oh, I'm gonna save, but then yeah, I will do my best. This is going to be a sad, sorry display, but we can have some fun with it. All right. Let's see here. I got 2 tree branches, a torch, a woodcutter's axe, and a bokoblin. This is gonna go so well. Okay, let's go. I would. This is just a little bit too early in the game for that. I think we're just gonna need to dodge like crazy, and I mean, I'm eventually just gonna run out of weapons, but that's okay. I'll save right now, and we can just come back to this point. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. Alright. He's gonna see me. He's gonna get behind that rock. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay. Alright, we're gonna game plan this. Alright. We're gonna start off with the weak weapons. And okay, so how are we looking here? 360 no scope him. You know what? I hadn't thought of that strategy, but now that you mention it, that is definitely how we're gonna have to play this. No, don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! No! Oh God! Okay, that didn't last long. Well, okay, that was actually shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought we would at least be able to get some hits on him before getting just destroyed, but yeah. That was a shameful display. I can't even say anything to the contrary. Oh man. All right, let's go. Let's actually play this game. Oh no, you want a rematch? Oh man. How about we come back to him in just a little bit, assuming I don't immediately die right now. Alright. I need at least a couple things to fight him with. Oh man. Now that I have this, now I'm ready to go. But yes, we will go back to him at some point. I just need... Oh man, if I can actually get the paraglider, then I can at least get to him before he... Yeah, I totally got this now. Before he snipes me. So, I'd say let's try at least getting there, and then we can... Switch shirt is OP. Oh yeah. Once you get the switch shirt, the game, like, even on master mode, is just a cakewalk.
To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am
Jabej? Sorry, can't read your text fast enough, man. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Thunderblight. I almost always do Thunderblight last, just because that guy, getting the timing down for like dodging his attacks. I mean, once you get that, then it's not horrible, but getting that timing is just it's something else. I'd say definitely the hardest of all the blights. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this. My favorite divine beast, I would say, it's probably Valmeadow, just because like it's not a particularly challenging one, but I love having the entire level move from underneath you. I think that's just a really cool concept. It felt almost like Shadow of the Colossus, if you've ever played that. How about you? What's your favorite? You don't like it at all? What's your favorite? Okay. Ruda is a solid pick. I usually do I usually do Ruda first, and then Redania, and then Meadow, and then oh god. I really don't want to do the last one. Yeah. The last one on master mode is simply no fun. It's a very cool level design and a very cool divine beast design. Oh, come on. The entire Goron race is... Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'd say Gorons are used a lot for comedy, like both in this game and I'd say the Zelda series in general. Like if you think back to Ocarina of Time, there were a bunch of funny moments between you and what was his name? Called you brother? Daruda? It's been forever.
Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero.
I'm just so dumb and I love it. Yeah.
In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb.
Although I do love the Goron design. It's so... Like, they look so friendly like even the ones who end up being super powerful, they've always just got real kind-looking eyes and big smiles. Alright, let's see here. Next, I'm gonna... I'm not gonna go fight that guy quite yet. I need to make my way over to the old man's house. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's make Link a little safer. Oh, you did Redania last? Yeah, Redania, I actually feel like beating that prior to going after Thunderblight is one of the only things that helped me like get through that that boss fight in my first playthrough. Like, uh-oh, no, don't look at me. I'm hideous. But yeah, I'd say, if I were Danya, I did like, oh man, you want me to kill it, guy? All right, hold on, let's see. I'll save it again, and then we're gonna see if I can even make it to him with, like, before he just destroys me. I wonder, does this actually count as him not being able to see me? Turn that way, please. Okay. Just go over here. If he actually can't see me behind the wall, then we will have a chance to at least get a few hits in on him. I can't believe this would actually prevent him from seeing me. Uh-oh. Especially if he goes over there. Don't look at me. Okay. Oh man. Make up your mind, which way are you going? Okay. Let's see here. Since going with the weak weapons didn't work last time, we're gonna go all out on this one. Okay, is he gonna come over? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to make my way over and don't even. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh man, I ran out of stamina. That's no good. Come on, stamina. Come on back to me. There we go. Yeah. This isn't gonna go so hot. Look at all the health he still has. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I could just... I think I could dodge out of the way in time. Get some bullet time effect going on. But you're right, I can definitely at least get some hits in on him right now. I don't have enough weapons where I can actually wear down his health. But, oh man. That went better than I thought it was going to. I actually got a little bit of damage on him. So we definitely will come back, and we're going to try to see if we can beat him before the end. Oh man. Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. My weapons. Now we have everything we need. Alright, let's see here. Maybe... Okay, need a different weapon. that. Thought I had it. Okay. Let's see. You got anything else? Okay. Let's just head over to this guy's house. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Stamella shroom, a green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties.
Oh, fancy that. So we meet again.
What are you doing?
This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal.
Got any tips?
Simply open your inventory, grab hold of your ingredients, and toss them in. Try to consider how the ingredients will complement one another. You can even make a dish that increases your stamina. It's all about being creative and trying different things. Oh.
Alright. Don't mind if I do. The lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum! It can take quite a beating before breaking. Alright. Hold on. I need to get some of the birds around here. I really thought that they're... Maybe they only show up during the day? Or maybe I'm just blind and not seeing them? Alright, I'm just gonna get some more of these things. And then rest. You can pass time by the fire. Sit by the fire until... Let's go morning. Alright, there should be birds around here now. Yep, there we go. Hey! What is this? Saranox Live. Thanks for the raid, man. How's everybody doing here? Get raided. I hope everyone's doing well this evening. Oh yeah, I'm having a great time. Have you played much Breath of the Wild? What were you guys playing, actually? Let's see. Oh wait, I need to go get the spicy peppers. Ooh, I should have done that ahead of time. Or, wait, no, I think he has some in here. Yeah. Rocket League, nice. I haven't played Rocket League in quite a while, mostly just because like I enjoy playing it, but relative to most other players, I'm hot garbage at it. So you're doing a series of the playthrough. Just finished up. Nice. Where are you in the game? Well, it's you're in good company then. At the tower outside oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Rito Village actually has my favorite music in the whole game. I think the music, particularly at, like, you know, evening, nighttime, That's just like really soothing and beautiful. I have completed the story several times actually. This is one of, if not my very favorite game. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I even played it in master mode though, so I'm going back and giving it a shot. We'll see how well it goes. I've already tried fighting the Lionel up here. It ended really poorly the first time. Second time I at least got a few hits on him and stunned him. So yeah, it's been fun so far to just give this a shot. Yeah, master mode. It's been it starts off and it's like almost like brutally hard, but it's also a lot of fun because that's sort of how it felt when you first started playing Breath of the Wild the first time through. It was just such an unexpected feeling in a Zelda game to actually get punished for not, being on top of everything and taking hits. So yeah, let's see. This is my first playthrough, my first Zelda game since like okay. Well, I have to say you picked a really good one to come back on because, I mean, I love all the 3D Zelda games. My first Zelda game that I ever played was Ocarina of Time, and so that's sort of been like my core experience with the series. But yeah, it's just been so much fun to actually get more of a sense of exploration in this game as opposed to what you get in some of the other a little bit more, I want to say, linear ones. Oh, okay, Wind Waker. That is actually one of the few ones that feels as open as Breath of the Wild, I'd say. That might just be due to the fact that you are on I guess I'll just wait for this guy to come back so I can give him his meal. You're exploring an entire region of Hyrule that is underwater, but you got all these awesome islands, and having that on a system as early as the GameCube was pretty shocking. I feel like going from Majora's Mask to that, it's a pretty huge leap in terms of just how huge, like in scope, the world had become. Let's see, I cooked something.
Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish, spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Ah, of course. Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now, please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublet.
Oh, thanks, man. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Let's see, warm doublet. A warm pullover typically worn by mountain folk. Its sturdy fabric and thick gloves are great at retaining body heat.
With that, you will be able to resist the bite of colder environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublet.
Let's see here. Now that we have this, let's take the quick route up to that shrine. Let's see here. What color is this? Yeah, nice. Oh, okay, didn't get their attention. I keep mixing up my controls between Age of Calamity and Breath of the Wild, so I hope I don't accidentally throw any of my weapons anywhere. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh man. Alright, let's see here. Oh man. to actually focus up here. How many playthroughs have I done? Not many, like, or at least not streamed. As far as just like straight playthroughs, I want to say on normal mode, I've beat the game 4 times. Oh man, okay, so hold on. I gotta stop being so bad at the game right now. Let's go ahead and we'll just give me something small. I've been collecting these for a while. Oh no, I need to get that guy before he gets his health back up. Oh man, but now I'm just messing up. Okay, I'm gonna toss this. And okay, I'm just gonna pick this up so he doesn't get it again. Hold on. Okay. Beat that guy. I really just want this guy's stick. How many times have you played through the game, Salmon? Five times, nice. Do you have a particular favorite divine beast, or I suppose area of the world? Doing a 6th playthrough with Serena. Oh, nice. Man. Rudania, okay. Nice. That one, I'm trying to remember my first playthrough. I think I went with the Water Blight Ganon first. And then I think I went with Rudania. But yeah, those two I usually do first, just because it's so much nicer once you have a little bit of like protection and a bit of a freebie with getting revived, especially in master mode. I had one streamer earlier who was commenting and just saying I should go after Van Boris first, and I even on a non-hard mode, I've never gone with Thunderblight Ganon first, because that oh wait, you went Water Blight and then Thunderblight. Oh jeez. Thunderblight by far the hardest. So I'd say that's a bold choice, and good on you for being able to do it. I don't think I would want to put myself through that before I had a little bit more of a cushion. Oh, incredibly hard, yeah. Yeah, I want to say ever since I beat Majora's Mask, that was probably the last one that I ever played like with a strategy guide at the same time, and that was mostly because as a pretty young kid at the time, I was so lost just in terms of trying to get all the masks. I had no idea how to do some of them, and so yeah, the walkthrough was really cool, but I feel like it also takes away from a lot of the enjoyment that you get from playing a Zelda game, just discovering all the stuff on your own. So yeah, I played through this one blind my first time, and it was a much better experience for that, I think. I just happened to look into the order. I feel like they sort of guide you a little bit, but that might just be based on what I pick up whenever I'm playing through it. Yeah, I think my personal favorite, which I know isn't necessarily a popular opinion, my favorite character in this game, and maybe even the entire Zelda series, is Rivali. like I know he comes off as a bit it can be frustrating, but it's more fun than yeah, absolutely. But like I love his personality and how he is a little bit more standoffish than your typical hero in a Zelda game. So like because of that and because I love the music, I'd say I just love the Rito area so much. Plus, getting Rivali's Gale is pretty key in terms of enjoyment for the exploration of the world. Daruk is your favorite? Man, he's so positive. He's like Daruk is the man. Yeah, he's I feel like if you want like a best friend, Daruk is absolutely the character who you want to be your go-to. I feel like Rivali, I don't know if I would even be good friends with him if he was a real person, but I just love his oh wait, what? It's in oh wait, did I not pick up that it hadn't recharged yet? That must have been it. But yeah, Rivali is he's a little prickly, but he's also very very serious about protecting his people, and he's a really hard worker, which you totally get in the diary entries that come with the DLC. So, oh, man, thank goodness that didn't kill me that time, because I still didn't pick up on the fact that it hadn't recharged. Let's go ahead. Can I make it? Nice. Traveler's Shield. A sturdy shield loved by many an adventurer. It is made of animal hide and sturdy wood and is best suited for defending against weak monsters or animals. I don't know if I just made it. Oh yeah, Urbosa, like if you need good advice, Urbosa is definitely the best character in this game. I'm kind of wondering like if there's a better character in the rest of the series. Maybe some incarnations of Impa, but yeah, Urbosa is just like, you know, she's got a great relationship with Zelda, which is both beautiful and a little bit sad because Zelda's mom died and like Urbosa and she were friends. Oh, there's just a whole lot of really cool world building that they go with in the diary entries. I'd say Old Impa is a good advice giver. Yeah, Old Impa. I don't know. I always just feel like it's weird because whenever you go back and play Age of Calamity, Impa's not that much older than Link at that point. So, I mean, Link has been asleep for the last 100 years, and she's had 100 years to, you know, gain life experience. So she's obviously very wise at that point, but it's just weird to think that they're so close in age, and yet, number one, there is such a clear visual age gap, and number two, she has so much more world experience than Link. But yeah, you're right. She would be good at giving advice as well. It just feels strange. Let's see. We're gonna just try and avoid some of these guys for right now until I get at least a little bit more. Just let me see here. 1, 2. I have a decent set of weapons, but none of them are all that strong. So taking on any group is a bit of a tall task right now. Let's see. I forget her name, but what about the research director? Oh, what is her name? Yeah, but like Impa's sister. Oh man. Yeah, she's the woman who reversed her own age. Yeah, that's another weird one. She and Link are the same age. She technically is an old woman at this point, but she looks like a child. So I don't know. They keep doing some really cool, strange things with time and age in in the Zelda series, which I really like. And oh man, one thing I'm hoping that they consider doing in the sequel to Breath of the Wild is, because they've already established that there was essentially a second timeline born from Age of Calamity. Although, wait. Sorry. That might have been a spoiler for anyone. But I guess I've said it, and hopefully no one here is angry. But, yeah. Because of that, it would be nice if there was sort of a light world, dark world scenario where instead of going between a light world and a dark world, you were going between that version of the world, but like 100 years on, versus this version of the world. Because this one obviously experienced a slightly different series of events. I'm not gonna get too into detail just in case I am spoiling something for someone. Since the game isn't that old. But yeah, I think having so the future and the present. Yeah, basically, like having. Oh wait, I keep forgetting I don't have the paraglider. Having a version of the world that didn't have the same exact series of events where you had oh man, there's only so much you can say without spoiling things about Age of Calamity, so unfortunately I can't go too much into detail, but like if you've played the game, you know how things diverge, and it would be so much fun just to see how that series of events made the world 100 years on, so like present but in that divergent timeline, going between that world and this one, and maybe even like having some sort of a timeline convergence. I feel like that would be a pretty fun sort of light world, dark world dynamic, but that's part of the fun with Nintendo. You're never quite sure what you're gonna get, even out of like a direct sequel, because I would not have thought anything like Majora's Mask would have come out of Ocarina of Time. So just gotta wait as patiently as we can, and hope whatever they come out with is awesome, which I'm sure it will be. Do I have a favorite trial in Breath of the Wild? I don't know. There are so many of them. Let's see. I would say like there's one, I can't remember the name of it, but I believe it's up in the Hebrew region, underneath the like there are some like elevated platforms, and let's see, I'm underneath. Come on. The Island Trial. Okay, Island Trial is is so unique in terms of, like, you don't really get anything else like that in the game, so I would say that one is definitely one of my favorites, because it's so unlike anything else in the entire game. Hold on, let's try and see if we can... Oh, no, don't hit me, please. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I suppose they sort of replicated that a little bit in the what was it called? No, come on, give me sorry, I just gotta beat this guy so I can give an answer some thought. They sort of replicated that a little bit when it came to the one the task that you have to do with the one-hit weapon in the DLC. Can't remember the name of it. The Obliterator, I think. Just because in the case of the one-hit Obliterator, like the Island Trial, you lose everything, and it's sort of like a tamer version of the one-hit Obliterator in that you can take more than one hit, but at the same time, one-hit Obliterator, you can destroy anything in one hit, which is pretty convenient. So I like them messing with the rules of the game in that way. Yeah. Let's see. You said that your favorite is the Island Trial. Oh wait, sorry. Oh yeah, I forget. Once you actually get to the trial itself, that's just one of the ones where you go inside and it's immediately there, right? Like it's actually the island itself that is the core of the trial. Let's see. Yeah, you still have all your bows and gear. The Island Trial, all your stuff is gone. Yeah. It feels like they're almost like resetting you to the beginning of the game, but you do still have like your hearts. So it's definitely a unique challenge, and one that hopefully they, like, if they're gonna go the route of more trials in the sequel, I'm hoping that they do branch out a little bit with that. Have things that are more unique in that sense. I don't necessarily need 120 trials. It would just be nice to have a handful that were more game-changing in a similar regard. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the trial is very hard with the Hinox. I actually had a really hard time once you get up to the second level of the island. I had I had a blood moon happen on me my first time going through that, and so I had just cleared out the top of the island and was about to move the stone from on top of the final orb. Yeah, and having that happen, it took a little while longer for me to beat it, but it's moments like that, even if it's frustrating in the moment, it gives you really cool memories. So I'd like for them to keep exploring new cool ideas like that. Let's see.
With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There, I will be waiting.
Let's see. I had beaten my first gold Lionel and then a blood moon. Oh no. Yeah. That might be the most unfortunate series of events. Getting getting through a gold Lionel for the first time and then getting a blood moon, that would be very saddening. But right, memories. Let's see here. I don't know if I can make it in just the one. So uh-oh, did I mess it up for myself? No, here we go. Oh man. Okay, so we can make it down here, I think. Okay, we're gonna need to take a slightly longer way around. But I do want to get that stuff that's under the, or behind the waterfall, because that's pretty handy, especially in master mode. I think there's some, yep, here we go. Gotta run. Okay. That'll be nice. I probably shouldn't have used my, good weapon on them. But it's okay, I only had one hit left. So, yeah, I do definitely need some better weapons now. But we're gonna be leaving this area soon, so no worries. Don't hit me. Okay, you can jump now. Oh boy. Okay, hold on, I have to... Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, I've done this to myself. Let's see, do I ever get scared when I hear the random low piano note at nighttime? Yes, I absolutely do. I always feel like it's going to come at the most unfortunate time. But I feel like that sense of dread is sort of well earned. So it definitely hits you hard, but it sounds like the beginning of an enemy fight. Yeah. Okay, so now we have some decent weapons to work with. Yeah. I mean, thankfully in normal mode, like, I don't know about you, but the first time I played through this, I was playing in normal mode, so getting hit with a surprise enemy wasn't an immediate, like, run ender, whereas particularly like in the early game, like until you get some decent armor and weapons, being caught unawares in master mode is a recipe for disaster. That makes you jump more than yeah. Yeah, I still can't believe, like, when they first started showing off this game, I'm pretty sure every section that they showed was just up here on the Great Plateau, which is crazy because look at the sheer, like, size of this game and how much they kept hidden, which, I mean, thank goodness they did, because you wouldn't want to have all that stuff spoiled for you, but just thinking about how much, like, diversity from a landscape standpoint this one section has, it's really cool. Oh man, I forgot about that. I think if I just bring this, wait, where is he? Oh, yep, I done messed up. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah. That could have been way worse. Alright, so I just need to bring one or both of these, I think, over here, and then I can get that Korok seed. Oh, maybe also that can I? Maybe? No? Okay. I guess not. Hold on. Let's figure this out. If I just align it properly. Oh, by the way, is anyone excited about Skyward Sword HD? I remember enjoying. Come on, don't fall, please. I remember enjoying playing through that game back when it originally came out. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like it gets oh, what? That's unfortunate. I feel like it gets a decent amount of undue hate as well. Let's just get this. Never actually played Skyward Sword. Okay. Well, I would. Oh wait, hold on. What was that? The bow. Oh, nice. I definitely need that. I would say if you've played any of the older 3D Zelda games, if you enjoyed any of those at all, it's definitely worth looking into, if not straight up picking up. It's way more handholdy than Breath of the Wild, so don't go in expecting it to be as free roaming as this game. But I feel like it has really beautiful music and a good story, even if it's a central villain for most of the game isn't really that intimidating. He's off-putting to be sure, but he's not like traditional Ganon levels of intimidation by any stretch. And we'll come back eventually and get some of the Korok seeds that I missed up here. But for right now, I just want to go get that paraglider. I'm really hoping that they have some more information this year regarding the sequel to Breath of the Wild, because you know, having the HD remake of Skyward Sword is awesome. Less intimidating than Wind Waker. I would say. I'd say yeah, less intimidating than Wind Waker Ganon. Like Wind Waker Ganon wasn't very intimidating, but if you remember like that final scene where like you're on top of Hyrule Castle, I think it's Hyrule Castle, or like one of the surrounding towers, and you're fighting him as the ocean literally comes crashing down on top of you. He's super intimidating right there. Yeah. I guess I'm referring primarily to both Girahim. Wait, is it Girahim? No. Oh man, I can't even remember the name of this guy. They didn't give a particularly memorable villain in Skyward Sword, but I love one of the goofier antagonists. His name is Groose. He's basically if the Legend of Zelda was looking to make a Gaston version, or a Gaston-esque character like from Beauty and the Beast, he fits the bill. Girahim. Yeah, both Girahim and I guess I think it's called the Demise. For the most part, he isn't that intimidating either until until like one of your final encounters, and then things like take a turn. Like I'd say it's sort of the inverse of what happens in this game, where you know, Calamity Ganon, when you're fighting him, he looks pretty intimidating. But then you fight Dark Beast Ganon, and it feels a little anticlimactic, I want to say.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated
Oh yeah, all of his weird spider-like appendages.
It was then
Dark Beast
that
was.
my life was taken away from me.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
like
since that
I like
time,
how it
here I have remained in spirit form.
it has the really
I did
awesome
not
music
think it
when you're
wise
fighting
to overwhelm you while your memory
Dark
was
Beast
still
Ganon,
fragile. So
but
rather than that,
it's
I
really
thought
just
it
sort of
best to
a
assume temporary form.
point and shoot and an auto win
Forgive me.
sort of boss fight. So
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation
yeah,
in the form of legends and
I
fairy
don't
tales.
think anyone
But there was also
I know has actually died to Dark Beast Ganon, because they really spell out what you're supposed to do.
of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon
There's
are
literally
and
a
the power
handful
to
of
oppose it.
glowing spots, and it tells you hit these.
We decided to heed the
his,
advice
his
and began
attacks are just
excavating
so
large areas of
slow.
land. It wasn't long before we
You have to
discovered
be
several
like
ancient relics
aiming
made
to
by
line
the
yourself
hands
up
of
for
our
his
distant
attacks. Yeah,
ancestors.
basically.
These relics
I can't remember if
were
they heal you
divine
up
beasts,
like at the end
were
of your fight
giant
with Calamity
machines
Ganon,
piloted by
but
warriors.
like if they don't and
We
you're low on
also
health,
found
I could
the
see where maybe you
guardians,
mess up
an
once
army of
and
mechanical
die that
soldiers
way.
who fought on
Otherwise, if you're at full health, then
this coincided
it's
with ancient
it's hard
legends
to
oft repeated
see anyone
throughout our land.
die at that point. Maybe that was intentional. Maybe they didn't want you to get to this awesome
We also
moment
learned
where
of a
it's supposed to be
princess
your
with a
moment of
sacred
triumph,
power,
and
her appointed knight,
you know, have
chosen
that cut
by the
short
sword that
because
seals the darkness. It was they
because
who
they had
sealed Ganon away
overcomplicated
using
things
the
at
power
the
of these
at the
ancient
tail end of a
relics.
already
100
fairly
years
challenging
ago,
fight.
there was a princess sent
But
to inherit a sacred
looking back to
power,
Ocarina
and
of
a
Time,
skilled knight at
they
her
had you
side.
fighting against
It was clear
Ganondorf,
we must
who
follow our ancestors' path.
was kind of tricky the first time that you
We
fought him.
selected 4 skilled
Once you knew how to beat him,
individuals from
it
across Hyrule
really
and
wasn't.
tasked them
But
with the
then
duty
you
of
go up
piloting
against
the divine beasts.
Ganon, and that's actually sort of
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions.
it's not a tough
a name
fight,
that
but
would
tougher
solidify their
certainly
unique
than
bond.
Dark Beast Ganon.
The
Oh, yeah.
princess, her
Big
appointed
and scary,
knight,
but
and the
very,
rest of the champions
very
were on
easy.
the brink of sealing away Ganon.
You actually tried to die in one of your
But
playthroughs?
nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
It'd be cool if they actually had you fight against him in his more of like a spirit form, because if you look at him now, he's
He
like
appeared
flying around
from
the
deep
entirety of the
below Hyrule
castle.
seized
and,
control of the guardians and the
that-
divine beasts.
That actually looks
Against
more
us.
intimidating than the dark beast that you end up fighting at the end.
The champions lost their lives. Those residing in the castle as well.
Or at the very least, he would have way faster movement, so it wouldn't be such a cakewalk to line up those shots.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn.
Use a divine
And then
beast to fight.
You were
Oh,
taken
yeah.
to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later.
Yeah, because really the divine
words
beasts
of
are only
guidance
used
you have been
like
hearing since your
for that
awakening are
one-off
Princess
attack.
Zelda
So if they
herself.
gave
Even
uh,
now,
if
as
they
she
played any
works to
part in that
restrain
battle,
Ganon
like
from
if you had
within Hyrule Castle, she calls
you know,
out for your help.
Rivali and his thing like
However,
flying around,
my
and you had the
daughter's
other
power
ones
will
like
soon be
converging on the
exhausted.
battlefield,
Once
that would be
happens,
probably like a
Ganon will
cooler
freely
moment.
regenerate himself,
Wouldn't
and
necessarily
nothing will stop him from
increase the
consuming our
difficulty,
land.
and I'm not sure if they
Considering that I could
had
not
even
save
considered
my
doing
own
the
kingdom,
mechanic of
I have no
having you
right to
control a
ask
divine
this
beast
of
at
you,
that point.
Link,
But yeah,
but I am powerless here.
something like that. I think you're right,
You
Sam.
must
I think
save
that would
her, my daughter, and
that
do
would make
whatever
it
takes to annihilate
a little
Ganon.
more
Somehow, Ganon has maintained
fitting,
control over all
of an ending
four
just to
divine
have
beasts, as well as
that
those
one
guardians
last
swarming around Hyrule Castle.
awesome moment, as opposed to sort of just
I believe
a
it would be
cakewalk.
quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Let's
I
see here.
suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Oh, sorry. Let's pick this back up.
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised.
Let's see here. Cool if you gain control of all the closest guardians and use them. Okay. Yeah, like actually, like wresting control back from Ganon to have those divine beasts that up until this point have just been harassing you throughout the entire game. That would be. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like there were lots of opportunities for a cooler moment, but it still felt like a nice way to cap it off, even if it was a little underwhelming. Just having that moment of triumph was, I guess, a fitting end, just not the epic moment that it could have been. Yeah, like I said, this is probably my favorite game of all time. So I think even if it doesn't have a perfect final fight, it does so much right that it doesn't really change it from being my final or my favorite game. Seeking out Impa. Let's see here. I'm gonna drop this guy. All right. Guess we will make our way at least through the dueling peaks. I might call it a night after that, but oh, okay. I see you're hanging out as well. Thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and hope you have a good rest of your evening. Thanks. I'll see you then. Night salmon. Let's see here. I think if I remember correctly, it has been a while since I was starting over. I think that there is actually some side quest for me to do here with the DLC. Maybe something like buried. I think. Ooh, hold on. Is this it? Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramel-esque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. Nice. I'm pretty sure that there is a DLC side quest that takes me right through here, but I'm not gonna worry about that for the moment. I'm mostly just aiming to get to this shrine over here so I can at least have a teleportation spot. I guess I probably should have gone to the shrine, or the, what's it called? The goddess statue. That's what I'm thinking of. Because I just realized I didn't get an upgrade to my stamina or to my hearts, which in master mode is really, really dumb. I say as I run away from all these guys. Alright, get away from me, please. Alright, skip this and then just run in. Come on, Link. Go, 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 go. Alright, so we'll make our way through this, and then that might cap it off for the night, unless anyone has any strong feelings for someone that you'd like to see before the end of the stream.
To you who sets forth from the shrine, I am Bosch Kala.
Man, I can never get my way through actually reading those ones out loud. It's very lengthy dialogue for such a short period of time. Alright, nice. But maybe I'll make my way to Kakariko Village just so that I'm not leaving us with only 3 hearts and 1 full bar of stamina. Full ring. I think. Oh, wait. Nice. Okay. Soldier's Claymore, a 200 sword designed for combat. It's heavy and hard to use, but has decent build quality and durability. Oh, my inventory's full. I can fix that. Let's see here. This one's almost gone. But it can still be used for fire, so I'm gonna drop this instead. There. Much better. I don't think that there's anything else to go. No, okay.
Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the Spirit Orb. goddess smile upon you.
I love how each of them has like a distinct pose that they're just set in. Hold on. All right. I think we can make it to at least one more shrine, or let's at least make it over to that tower so that we can unlock this section of the map. And then we'll probably call it a stream right there. But I'm actually, I believe, off of work tomorrow, so I might do another stream, since my nephews were actually hoping that I would stream this game for a while. So it'd be nice to get some more content for them to watch as well. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, well, let's just say it's badder than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that's happened. Those long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here. With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? I'm talking about that Guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories about Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one shaped like an overturned urn? That is what I'm talking about. Did you know some of them can move? One of them chased me down and tried to kill me. No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure that was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst, but I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? Huh, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. I like how he's talking about the end of times, but then if you do this, he's like, wait a minute. Please, think about what you're doing. I'm young, but you're even younger. That's what he thinks. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're going to end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face. But maybe I'm nuts. You're fine. Just don't be so careless. There are too many enjoyable things in the world to gamble with your life. Man, Brigo, I love you. Such a nice guy. Let's see. The river's flowing this way, so we can maybe make it across the river before we hit them. Otherwise, there's some rocks over there that we can get a little closer. But this is a pretty narrow part of the river. Let's get a frog. Hot-footed frog. A quick frog that can be found hopping around near the water. Cook it with monster parts to draw out its speed boost effect. Ooh, hold on. You can also get a little Korok seed here. Usually this thing is pointing in a handy direction, but maybe not. I'm not seeing it. I must be missing something. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I see it. Okay. Let's look at that one. Ah, man. Nice. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, haha, you found me.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye, little bro. Yeah, actually, let me just mark this on my map real quick. Because I know that that is another one right there. Oh, wait, shoot. I want to leave this guy here. Is there another one out here? Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing let's pick this up and he should be there. Nice. I thought I could get that. I roll bass, but just out of my reach. Okay, oh, was not expecting enemies. Oh. Don't want that. Not good for my needs. I hope they don't have arrows. Oh, hold on. Before we go up. What's in here? Nice. Oh. Was it a spear? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna drop... I will drop this at this point. We already have another one. Oops. I think all these ones are open, so don't need to worry about picking the wrong one. Excuse me? Thought I heard. Oh wait, they still see me, man. They have quite a range of vision in the master mode.